In 2010, the world turned its eyes to South Africa with the FIFA World Cup. This wasn't just a tournament, it was Africa's moment, a celebration. The vuvuzelas, colors, energy, and culture was a vibrant mixture, bringing Africa to life like never before. At the center of it all, Cape Town Stadium, where legends like Ronaldo, Messi, and Drogba graced the pitch, igniting the atmosphere with unforgettable moments that still give fans goosebumps till this day. But behind the glory lies a story of delays, drama, and disaster. Stay tuned as we unfold it. Back in 2004, South Africa won the bid to host the 2010 World Cup, and Cape Town was ready for it. Promising a boost in the economy through tourism and hospitality, the vision was not shy of controversy. Greenpoint, a peaceful district, was chosen, sparking fierce opposition from locals who feared the roar of 70,000 fans disrupting their tranquility. But despite the criticism, Cape Town Stadium was born. Construction began in March 2007, and 33 months later, on December 14, 2009, it was completed just 6 months prior to the World Cup. German architects GMP Architekten designed it to blend with the city's natural beauty. Using 96,000 cubic meters of concrete and 5 million bricks, this was a true engineering feat. But the cost? A staggering $600 million. Originally budgeted at $362.5 million, costs were inflated to around $562 million by the time of its completion. With a capacity of 70,000, Cape Town Stadium wasn't just built for football. Offering state-of-the-art facilities for players and fans, this was a world-class venue boasting 8 levels consisting of seating areas, lounges, hospitality suites, and media rooms. The pitch itself covered an area of 13,500 meters square. For perspective, that's about the size of roughly 3 Olympic swimming pools laid side by side to each other. There are also changing rooms with jacuzzis and ice baths to help players cool off after games. As the World Cup came to life, Cape Town Stadium hosted unforgettable matches in front of packed crowds. Delivering just what it was designed to do, the atmosphere was electric and passion shone through the sport and culture. This would go down as one of Africa's greatest sporting showdowns and definitely up there in the most memorable World Cups of all time. But when the final whistle blew, reality hit hard. No long-term tenant, no sustainable income, and Stade de France, who were expected to manage the stadium after the World Cup for 30 years, backed out. And soon, Cape Town Stadium was losing money fast. Just 3 years in, it was $39 million in the red. Servicing the stadium alone cost around $60.75 million a year, and it simply became a financial burden for the city to bear. And then came the scandals. In 2013, Cape Town Stadium became one of 70 projects tied to a massive corruption investigation. The awarded contractor, Wilson Bailey Holmes Ofcom, rigged bids, inflating costs by 30%, which equated to an insane $220 million overcharge. Money that could have been used to help the city's poorest communities. And if that wasn't enough, even after spending that much money on its construction, the workmanship and quality was not up to standard. During a 2013 rugby match, a leaking roof soaked the press box, highlighting the poor conditions. To make matters worse, planning of the stadium was so bad that there is only one road which leads to the stadium. And this road is the same road that takes tourists to Cape Town's biggest shopping center, making traffic jam a nightmare. With years of financial loss, desperation started to set in. In the early years, people suggested demolishing the stadium to stop what they deemed to be an unnecessary spending towards maintenance. Later on, proposals were made for renting out the space for businesses. But then came the craziest idea of all. In 2015, there was a proposal to turn Cape Town Stadium into a sewage treatment plant. Yes, you heard that right. A world-class football stadium that hosted the World Cup was going to be turned into a sewage treatment plant. Fortunately, that plan didn't go far. But not all hope was lost, because in 2015, the Rugby Sevens World Series brought in over 100,000 fans in just 2 days, giving a momentary financial boost. This positive return saw Western Province Rugby sign a 50-year deal in 2019, bringing in much-needed stability. And then in 2020, the global logistic giant DHL stepped in with a 4-year naming rights deal worth $700,000 annually. While it wasn't a financial windfall the city had hoped for, it gave the stadium a new identity, officially becoming DHL Stadium in 2021. After years of consistent loss without any profit, the stadium's future today seems less uncertain with these recent deals. Let's not be too critical, because stadiums like this, built for mega tournaments, often leave a heavy burden on public finances. However, it's important to understand that this could have all been avoided. Many believe that upgrading the existing Alton Stadium in the economically depressed Cape Flats would have better served the city's population and function at the time and years to come. But FIFA wanted a venue in the most scenic Greenpoint for the grandiosity, overlooking the social, economic, and environmental impacts. And so, Cape Town Stadium was built, leaving a legacy that's still debated today. More than a decade later, Cape Town Stadium stands as a symbol of ambition, but also a burden. Today, Cape Townians are divided over whether the stadium is an elegant icon or a useless monument to South Africa's excessive spending on the World Cup. Was it worth it? Or is it time to come to terms and accept that this was a financial mistake that the city will carry for years to come? Who knows? Only time will tell. Let us know what you think in the comment section. This is PR Network. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Constructing Africa. If you liked the video and would like to see more like this, make sure you like, subscribe, and share our page with your friends and families to help support the team. As usual, see you on the next one.